and then they can benefit from the change. But it's not, so I will do my part as mayor, but the city and the people have to do their part, and I'll make sure they do their part because I'm gonna let them know you have to have this pride so you can gentrify your own city instead of let others come in and take advantage of it because of the prices and then they gentrify it and change what you should change and benefit. And let me say this, as a longtime resident, you just said it. I've been here when Oakland was a ghost town. Downtown Oakland was a ghost town. It was dead. Those people that were there from the beginning and the end, in the ups and downs, not just the good times, they should be rewarded. Some tax benefit. And I got a good question from a gentleman the other day. He said, man, but I've been here 7 years. I should probably be rewarded too, Ken. I said, you know what? Anybody that's been here under 6 years shouldn't be rewarded. Anybody 6 years and up should be rewarded. But people that been here when it was a ghost town should be rewarded more so they can stay and take the benefits of our city's growth.
I want to ask now about what I think pretty much everyone would agree is sort of the hot button issue, which is crime and safety, public safety. And, violent crime is drastically down in Oakland, but I think everyone would also agree that police and community relations often seem strained. I'm curious, how do you see the Oakland Police Department, and what would change if you took office?
Let me say this: violent crimes is down, robberies is up, home invasions is up. Okay, all right. Now it's not the mayor that has stopped violent crimes. It's a combination of everyone, not her. It's the pastors that done their part. It's the communities that done their part. It's me and my organization, East Oakland Beautification Council, that has stopped and went in and addressed illegal dumping, have addressed graffiti. We changed 2.25 miles of graffiti that changes the image. So that pushes away that element. Let me say this something. Let me tell you something. It's not one single candidate that can touch the street to the suite like I do. I grew up below the second railroad tracks. I went to school with people that are doing life in the penitentiary for murder and homicides and things like that because they didn't have the opportunity. I can talk to those individuals. I talk the same language. I know no one that has that type of quality. And at the same time, I touch the millionaires. I have friends that's multi-millionaires. I touch both worlds. So let me say this. I understand all the elements. Now, police. Police are needed. Community policing is needed. That's why I'm probably around right now, is because of an officer named Officer Crabtree. They probably didn't even know what he was doing. His son is an officer now too. And he used to come by and see me all the time. He didn't talk about what I did. He knew I was a bad kid. He knew what I did, but he came and talked to me about fixing the engine on my car. He came by, I would come home. That officer was in the house with my little sister, brother, and he's sitting in there talking to my mother. And I'm looking at this man like, then he'll come out, hey, Ken, let me check your car. Well, did you fix your carburetor? That's true community policing. So if we have officers like him, I know his son, I don't know if I haven't seen him for years and years, but I heard his son is in the force. But if they can go back and touch officers that know that'll change it. More police is just that Band-Aid, a Band-Aid. Crime is down. Let me tell you something. Why is robbery not down? I mean, did they talk about, they say crime, they're talking about homicides. Did they tell you how many people got shot that lived? Did they tell you that? Look up those statistics. See, just because homicide, he just didn't die. That's all. Tupac said they hard to kill from our block. So, and you don't know what that means. I do. So let me say this. Just because they say homicides are down, how many people got stabbed? How many people got shot that lived? You see them around in East Oakland all day, huh, Orlando? They in wheelchairs. They're paralyzed. Oh no, murders is down. That boy's life is ruined. let me say this. I'm gonna give, and I hate to say things like this because it seems like I'm bragging, but I've always been that person that had to hold back. But if I don't say it, people don't know who I am. They don't know. But from we come from Orlando, right? We hold back. We hold back because we don't like. We try to stay in the background. We don't like to shine. We really don't. But as a public servant now, I have to shine. I have to tell you, and it's hard for me because I don't like to brag. But I am the best thing for this city. I am Oakland. I can change. I can't say I'll change it 100%, but I definitely will change it 75%. And I'll keep the rich rich, I'll keep the middle class a little notch, but I'm going to give the poor and the deprived a piece. And I'm going to say this. The band